Welcome to the Intellectual Property and Innovation News Podcast, where we discuss the latest technological advancements in the areas of AI, fintech, and crypto, and explore strategies for safeguarding the intellectual property of these cutting edge technologies. I'm Michael Feinberg, a patent attorney based in New York. I specialize in intellectual property counseling and patent portfolio development. In this episode, we will discuss a landmark decision in Bart's vs. Anthropic lawsuit in which a federal court in California ruled on whether the use of copyrighted works to train large language models for generative AI services is infringing or a fair use. Anthropic had compiled a vast library of books, including both purchased and pirated copies, to train its AI models, which mimic human writing styles. The plaintiffs argued that this use infringed their copyrights and could displace demand for their books, as well as an emerging market for licensing works for AI training. The court determined that the use of books for training LMs was spectacularly transformative and thus a fair use. The court also found that digitizing purchased books for a central library was fair use, as it replaced discarded print copies. However, the use of pirated copies was deemed infringing, as it displaced demand for the author's works. The court's decision highlights the nuanced and fact specific nature of fair use analysis in the context of AI training. While this ruling is specific to the claims in this case, it sets a precedent for how courts might address copyright infringement allegations related to AI generated outputs, with the potential for significant implications in the evolving landscape of AI and copyright law. For a more detailed analysis of this decision, read our legal alert on this topic at the link provided above. At our firm, we assist high tech companies worldwide in safeguarding their cutting edge innovations. Intellectual property is a critical component of any tech company's strategy. It not only protects innovations but also enhances their value, making them more attractive to investors and partners. The process of obtaining patents involves strategic considerations, such as identifying the most valuable aspects of an innovation and ensuring they are adequately protected. This is where our expertise comes in, helping companies navigate the complexities of intellectual property law. I encourage our listeners to reach out with any questions about intellectual property protection and how it can benefit their innovations. Whether you're a startup or an established tech company, understanding the value of your intellectual property is crucial. Feel free to contact me if you need guidance on protecting, enforcing, or monetizing your intellectual property. I'm here to help you navigate this complex but rewarding landscape. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Intellectual Property and Innovation News. Stay tuned for more updates on the latest developments in the world of intellectual property and innovation. Until next time, keep innovating and protecting your ideas.